I had a client, Melissa. She was making six figures as a dentist, but her bank account didn't show it. Every month, she'd pay her bills and still have nothing left over. She felt like a failure. I asked her, "Hey, where is the money going?" And she said, "I don't know. I pay my bills, and then I spend on whatever comes up next." There was no savings, no investments, no preparation for the future. And then one day she realized she was paying $400 a month for coffee. You know, just little things. And she was taking Uber everywhere, which cost her around $800 a month. She thought, why can't I just walk a bit or take public transport like other people? That's when she opened up her eyes to the unnecessary expenses and realized she was living a lavish lifestyle without even realizing it. She started to look at her life with a different perspective. Do I really need to buy that expensive serum? Do I really need that designer bag? She became more mindful of her spending, and within 2 months, she saved enough to finally take that big leap, to buy that equipment she needed for her dream project. Her situation changed drastically. She found herself saving $1,000 a month and eventually started investing too. And this isn't just Melissa's story. It's a story we've seen repeated many times before. People earning well, yet struggling financially. So the question is, why does this happen? And the answer lies in the surprising psychology of money. Today, we're diving into the subtle ways that your thoughts and beliefs about money affect your financial outcomes. I'm your guide in this financial journey, and if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button to stay updated with our weekly content. Let's dive in. Now imagine you're at a grocery store. You pick up an item and suddenly you remember a YouTube video saying you could buy a cheaper version. You feel a sense of urgency to search for the cheapest alternative, don't you? Well, that's exactly what we call the scarcity mentality. This idea that if we aren't careful, money could slip through our fingers, leaving us empty-handed. And this feeling isn't just a random occurrence. It's actually a manifestation of a deep-rooted belief about money called the scarcity mindset. The scarcity mindset arises when we feel that there's never enough money, enough time, or enough opportunities to go around. It's that nagging voice that whispers, "Be careful, hold on tight to what you have." This mindset is like an unwanted guest that sneaks into your financial journey and starts making decisions for you. It compels you to choose the cheapest options, not because you value frugality, but because you fear losing even the small amount you have. Think about a person who earns a decent salary but always lives paycheck to paycheck, or someone who gets a raise but ends up spending it all on unnecessary items. These scenarios are not just about bad financial habits. They reflect a scarcity mindset, a mindset that keeps you trapped in a cycle of lack. So let's expose the subtle traps of the scarcity mindset. Trap number 1, acting solely on fear. When gripped by a scarcity mindset, your actions are dictated by fear rather than foresight. Fear of falling into debt, fear of deprivation, fear of missing out. Imagine you're at a crossroads where you could invest your savings in a promising venture or keep it in a low-risk account. A scarcity mindset would drive you to choose the latter, to play it safe, even if it means missing out on potential growth. It's a knee-jerk reaction that prioritizes immediate security over long-term prosperity. This trap leads to missed opportunities, stunted growth, and a continuous cycle of playing small. Here's your actionable step. Next time you face a financial decision, ask yourself, what am I afraid will happen if I choose option B? Identifying the root of your hesitation is the first step to overcoming it. Once you uncover the fear, challenge it. Is it rational? Is it based on past experiences or unfounded assumptions? By shining a light on your fears, you start to reclaim control over your financial decisions. Trap 2. Aversion to risk. The scarcity mindset sees risk as the enemy, something to be avoided at all costs. This aversion to risk can manifest in many ways, from being reluctant to invest to shying away from career advancement. You might have heard the phrase, "A bird in the hand is worth two in the bush." That perfectly encapsulates the sentiment of the scarcity mindset. But here's the thing. Avoiding risk doesn't just limit your financial growth. It restricts your overall life experience. It prevents you from exploring new opportunities, taking career leaps, or investing in your future. It's like choosing to stay on a well-trodden path when a dirt road off in the distance promises an unexplored landscape. Your actionable step: visualize yourself 10 years into the future. What do you see? Do you see regret from the path not taken, or contentment from a risk embraced? This exercise helps you understand that sometimes calculated risks can lead to fulfilling rewards. Remember, while risk is uncomfortable, it's also where growth and opportunity often lie. Now let's talk about a trap that silently erodes your financial well-being. Trap number 3, delaying gratification. Picture this: you could treat yourself to a well-deserved vacation now, or wait and save up for a luxurious one later. The scarcity mindset would push you to choose the latter. It's always about postponing pleasure for a future date, always saving for a better time. This delay might seem prudent, but it can lead to a life of someday. You're always waiting for the perfect time to invest, to pursue your dreams, to enjoy your money, but that someday might never come. Your actionable step: practice small acts of delayed gratification. Start by setting a small financial goal, like saving for a nice dinner out or a weekend trip. Break it down into weekly or monthly targets and commit to your savings plan for a few weeks. Experience the satisfaction of achieving that goal without sacrificing your immediate happiness. As you build this habit, you'll train your brain to embrace delayed gratification without constantly feeling deprived. So we've uncovered the traps, but how can we transform these patterns into stepping stones for financial growth? How can we shift from scarcity to abundance? Your first step is awareness. Recognize the signs, understand the traps, and admit their presence in your financial journey. Secondly, cultivate gratitude. Focus on what you have rather than what you lack. Gratitude is a powerful antidote to scarcity. It helps you appreciate your current situation while working towards a better future. Thirdly, educate yourself. Knowledge is power. Understanding the basics of personal finance, investing, and economic principles can boost your confidence in managing your money. Lastly, set clear financial goals. Having clear, achievable goals gives you a roadmap to follow. It shifts your focus from what you don't have to what you're working towards. Your financial reality is a reflection of your beliefs. If you hold on to the idea that money is hard to come by, you'll likely find yourself perpetually struggling. But if you start viewing money as a tool for growth and opportunity, you open the door to a world of possibilities. The scarcity versus abundance mindset is not just a theory. It's a lived experience, and the choice is ultimately yours. Do you want to continue living in the shadows of scarcity or step into the light of abundance? Remember, the journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step. That step, my friends, is the decision to change your mindset. If you resonated with this video, please give us a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe to our channel. And if you're ready to embark on your journey to financial wellness, check out our free ebook, Money Mindsets: How Your Thoughts Shape Your Financial Reality. It's your guide to understanding and overcoming limiting money beliefs. Wishing you a prosperous and abundant journey ahead.